Good Monday, makers. Welcome back to another episode of Maker Pipe Monday. This is what we do every week. We go over all the Maker Pipe builds that have been posted to the community throughout the week and check them out. Let's get right into it. The first one we've got is by Chris. We've been getting a lot of van conversion builds, which we love to see. Check out Chris's ProMaster that he made a ladder rack for the side of it. He made this out of conduit and Maker Pipe T-fittings, and he needed a way to climb up to his roof rack on top of his high van. And he did it only with some T-connectors and electrical conduit, and it looks fantastic. He's got some great bends in here, and I know he saved a bunch of money by doing it himself. Those things are expensive, so we really like checking it out. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you sharing it. Next one we've got is by Dean. And Dean lives in an area where he gets a lot of snow, and he built this heat pump shelter out of Maker Pipe and this sun material, this fabric here. And he needed a way to keep snow off of his heat pump. So he built this, and it's got a nice curved roof to it. It's got this fabric where he threaded on with some rope here and then made a frame out of Maker Pipe. Couldn't be easier. And I love that you shared it, Dean. I know people are going to like seeing this because they no doubtedly have the same problem if you're getting a lot of snow this winter. So I really appreciate you sharing it. Nice build. Next one we have is by Scott. He made this fantastic chicken run. Check this thing out. He's got all of his chickens. It's a pretty long chicken run. That's got to be at least 20 feet, I think, and pretty high too. And he enclosed everything in netting. But a couple of the details he did, I like the roof pitch where he bent the pieces of conduit and joined them at the top with a 180 degree. And then he used 90s down here to make the walls. And he also braced it with some 45s in the corners. Really cool thing. And then something that you get a lot of questions about, or we get a lot of questions about, is how to pull off a door. And he did it. Take a look at this. He used the T-connector as a hinge and just made this frame that fit into the outside opening. He used a simple latch here to close it, and then a piece of wood to make sure it doesn't swing open too far. And there's all the chickens inside, looking good, looking happy. And there's another shot. So really fantastic build. Scott, thanks for sharing. I love seeing it. And the next build we've got is by John and Meg Carter, the Carter family. They are brother and sister-in-law, and what they needed a way to put skirting on their RV. And check it out, they used Maker Pipe to do that. But what's more interesting is their story. They have been starting a YouTube channel, and they are building the house of their dreams in a 30-plus acre piece of land in Virginia. And they sold their house in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, in a community at the beginning of the year, and they've set off on this adventure to create the house of their dreams, the homestead of their dreams, and they've been chronicling it on YouTube this whole time. So I definitely want to show off their build because it's really cool, but I also want to tell you about their YouTube channel as well, and I'll get to that in a second. But what John did here is he used his T-connectors, made a frame around the bottom of his RV, and he needed to do this, to keep up to code, but also to improve the temperature underneath the RV, both for keeping pipes from freezing and then just heating. So this is his solution. He drove pieces of conduit into the ground, and then he used metal roofing to sheathe that frame all the way around. And I think that's a genius idea, which I haven't really seen before. And he did it in a very easy way where he took self-tapping sheet metal screws and then drove it right through the sheathing, through the roofing, and then into the conduit. And I didn't think that was possible, but he said it worked like a charm and really made it easy to skin the structure that he made out of Maker Pipe. And really came out great. But I want to turn you guys on to their channel, Meg and John's channel, Walnuts and Wineberries on YouTube. and they've been chronicling their whole journey, all from selling their house in Myrtle Beach to finding their new piece of land in Virginia, and then getting their RV set as a temporary house on the site, and everything that's going into preparing to build their home and their homestead. So they're up to episode 14, and they put out some really great videos that they do on a weekly basis. So be sure to check out one of their videos. I know you're going to like it. But thanks, Meg and John. We appreciate you sharing your build. Next one we've got is by Roger, and Roger is into paddle boats and stand-up paddle boards, and he likes a recumbent seat. And he created this frame that holds a recumbent seat on his different boats. And he did 3 different designs, 3 different iterations, and you can see them all there as a way to mount these on the boat and have some custom seating. He's even has a drink holder right there on one of them. Love it. Awesome. Thanks so much for sharing, Roger. And the next one we've got is by Chad. He's also a boater. He likes to fish from his kayak, and his seat was too low that came with his kayak. And you can see this is the seat and the frame, and he used Maker Pipe to lift the seat up off of the boat and give him a higher vantage point for paddling and kayaking and fishing. So really neat use of Maker Pipe there. And you can see the T-connector just clamps right onto the seat's existing frame. Neat, Chad. Thanks so much for sharing. And then the last build we've got this week is really special. This is from CK Vibes, and I think this build kind of embodies what Maker Pipe is all about. And what happened here is CK Vibes, he tagged us in this post, but his friend here, she got hurt. She hurt her ankle, and she's coming home from the hospital, and she needs crutches. And he made crutches out of conduit and Maker Pipe connectors, which I just think is an ingenious idea. Because put yourself in their shoes. You hurt your feet, you need crutches, you're coming home from the hospital, and you're only going to use them for a certain amount of time. So why not make them, right? And the way he did it is awesome. He used a T-connector here for the handle, fit specifically for her. Another T-connector for the underarm part with some pipe insulation. And then even got the rubber foot at the bottom for grip. And I think it embodies everything that's cool about Maker Pipe. And when she gets better, hopefully soon, build something else with it. Reuse the conduit, reuse the connectors. So thanks, CK Vibes, for sharing that and tagging us. We hope your friend gets better soon. And thanks everybody for watching this week. If you like these builds and if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and we'll see you next time. Take care.